I found a love for me. Well, darling, just dive right in, follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, we're listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight. Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. I found
events, I tell you. So ladies and gentlemen, without anywhere that you see there's a king and a queen going, which is on the outside, there's always what we call an entourage. And the entourage in this case is referred to as the bridal party. Mr. DJ, we're ready? We're good? Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for some beautifully stunning looking ladies and some astute gentlemen. We refer to them as the bridal party. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for them. Bridal party. Turn it up.
If I want to be a friend killer, you don't believe in a friend killer. It's a family. Love me from what them do me hard. Yeah, one of them bring me to the end. They're from me start. Really better than better. And then you know when we are my cheese are doing and you don't go to rise from shop.
Gentlemen, what this way, don't do that. What this way. Let's try and find a way around this and this way. Make it smooth. Well, they can't need to go. No man, you go around this way. Yeah, you just follow the same line here and come this way. Yeah?
If I want to be a
Alright, that now go right. Let's go. Maybe they get the body one shape. Got the space in there.
family, family. Love me from what them do me hard. Yeah, one of them bring me to the end. They're from me start. We really better than better. But them no know when we are my cheese starting and the man gonna rise from shop. And them no know when we are get chased by cops and you can get job. And I do all I make you know. No more struggle feel. I'm gonna them. I'm gonna breathe and I make them treat me and kill me. No way. Yo, Shaggy. Yo, God. Family. Me say family.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're in the presence of royalty. So I'm going to ask you to stand, please. Because this is big. Earlier on today I came and I saw the cars. And I thought that Mr. Obama was here again. Then I went in the church and I thought Bob Marley was here. And then I look up the altar and I saw what I've never seen before. The most beautiful lady in a smashing dress. Ladies and gentlemen, she has a man beside her that she calls her man, and a man that says that lady is his man. Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome for the first time anywhere in Jamaica, Mr. and Mrs. Carr. Range Rover, Lamborghini. Turn it up. That's gracious. Hey, she told me that this is not a trophy that you get when you win a trophy. She said this is made of full gold. Diamond and pearl all over it. Watch it, watch it. Goodness gracious, me I tell you. When that woman look hot, look there. When that woman... Smile, show your pretty dimple, your teeth. Watch it. Hey! Fashion, no jeans, grip the ass, the pretty body. The friend around us are nasty. Walking trophy. Goodness gracious me. Walking trophy. My girl, my walking trophy. And your friends are my walking trophy. Girl, you know that you're pretty. Goodness gracious me. Ladies say, platinum trophy. Sir, I'm gonna ask you though. Just use our chair up, please, and make her comfortable. All them galang in the way she go on in it. Later on, the light lock up, make sure it's sitting about at the time. Watch out over. Good, let's keep going. Take time. Wait, hold on, we'll go to church tomorrow, man. But let's go. So, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and make some noise for Miss Disco! Yeah, he never come a rehearsal, I want to face him. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for participating. You may be seated for a while. Yeah. I tell you, they have on my program that I need to have an opening remark. But you see, because I've been dressed from about 12 o'clock, and now it's after 7. I think one look at sound I'm going on my chest part, don't look up lower chest part. So all I have to say, ladies and gentlemen, is this. That I only come here for a few things. And those are to spend some time with the good people, to look upon some people and wear some good things, yeah? And to make sure that we talk up the things, and eat some food. Anybody agree? Right. So without further ado, I'm just going to invite a beautiful lady. Her name is Mrs. Heather Carr. She's coming to... It's Taylor. Okay, they gave me the wrong thing. So Mrs. Taylor, yeah. So Miss Heather is coming to for the opening prayer. She's blessing the meal and the cake and everything is one it seems. So would you make her welcome at the podium, please?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening.
I heard the MC say not too long ago that he's here to share some good time with the people there. Watch out some nice clothes that the people in my want. And eat up some good food. And he said, who agrees? Well, I thought it an opportunity to set that straight. Because yes, we are here to have a wonderful time, but we are also witnesses. And that means we also have a responsibility to the couple. We have a responsibility to see to the success of their marriage. So we are here to say, yay, have a good time, come on, let's celebrate. But when the music fades and reality sets in, we are all responsible because we are witnesses, and that's a serious matter. So for those of us who are witnesses, we have the responsibility, and who are religious. That word is used often. But I am not religious. I'm born again. And so it is my responsibility to pray them up. And should I see something going wrong, that I will jump in at the risk of everything to correct. I did not say to meddle. I say to correct, because we are all responsible. I was asked to pray, but Sheldon knows me. He's my little brother. So this morning, in getting ready to come here, I asked the Lord, what is it I can say to them as a couple? And I went about my business doing, and things couldn't happen, so I took the time to go in my quiet space to ask my Father what it is He would have me to say to Sheldon and to Trisha. And what came to me was, it's 11 years. They did it in the reverse, because many would have the bashment, and after the bashment, nothing happens out of it. But this is 11 years, and they have seen much. They've experienced a lot. So, in sitting down, he said to me, look at the invitation. Because I said 11 years, they're in it to stay. And he said to me, look at the invitations. I went to my Bible where the invitation was, ever since I got it. And I started reading the invitation, but my focus was on the center part, speaking about the 11 years. While I was reading, he said, no, get to the top, read the top. What does the top say? It says, we still do and always will. So, in all of that, I said, they got it. They got it. I thought to myself, and so I'm just going to read what came to me, because I cannot tell you. It came to me and I wrote it. I thought of the challenges they have been through together and where they are now. Yeah. And I thought, dear Lord, what? So he turned me to the scripture. They get it. As I was musing with the Lord, he instructed me to read the invitation, so I fetched it, as I said before. They get it. They really get it. There are some of us who after 30 and 50 years still have not gotten it, and unfortunately will never get it. But not Sheldon and Trisha. They get it. They get it that love is a choice. Choosing to love and commit to each other above every other attraction, because there will always be another more handsome, another more beautiful, another with more money, another with more charm, and on I could say another more. But a choice was made to love each other despite all imperfections, to accept each other and each other's families. There's a lady who has become very dear to me, and when I say this, the inner courts will know who it is. She she would say in her signature drawl, as Chi-Chi would say, in the chiefest of every regulated family, there is a Karau. And what does that mean? Despite how perfect and affluent some people would want to portray themselves as, there is always something going on. And so there is a choice for each other. No need to pretend. There is no perfect spouse and no perfect family, but there are ours. There are ours to fall with and to rise up with again. They get it. They get that there's always going to be several distractors, and though the other pasture appears greener, it may just be artificial turf, or it may be green. For that matter, it may be greener now, but there are no guarantees. They get that too. They get it. They get that if they only remain focused, they can guarantee that their pasture will remain lush, green, and productive if they only keep it watered. You get it. And I'm happy. And I'm proud of you both. Very proud of you. And don't start being cute now. You get it? Don't lose it. Keep your marriage watered with the love. The 1 Corinthians 13's love. That selfless love. Love that does not think of oneself. Care for and respect each other always. Keeping the doors of communication open at all times. Allowing each to be vulnerable to the other. And with that vulnerability, allow it to be treated with utmost tenderness and regard. Father, we come before you and we celebrate this union. Lord, we just ask that you will rest upon them and that you will be all that they need you to be to them. Lord, I ask that you just allow them to see you as their source. And Father, as we bless this meal, you promised in your word that you will bless our bread and our water, and that you will remove all sickness from us. So Lord, we ask that you bless this meal, cause it to do good into our bodies. Bless the providers, in Jesus' name, amen.
Heartbeats fast, colors and promise.
for 1,000 more. All along I believed I would find you. Time has brought your heart to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000
I want the world to know that I am yours forever. And I'll wear it like a shining star, girl. Right your name across my heart, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You are like it's an open door. Everything I have is yours. I'm gonna give you everything you need. But as far as my wallet goes, there's no lifetime guarantee, girl, no. But write your name across my heart, yeah. I'm enough to know that I am yours forever, baby. And I'll wear it like a shining star. Oh, oh, write your name across my heart, yeah. Oh, oh, yeah. Oh, oh. Hey, cut it for me, cut it up for me. Wow! Come here, my darling. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Take your time. Come right here, son, miss. Come right here, son. Come right here, son. Just right.
Now you have to turn her around.
Let's wait, wait. Come right here, son. Right. Turn on the other side. Wait. Stay right. Come on right here, son. Right. Excuse all the way, miss, please. Excuse if I can, please, if I can, slow down. Right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to focus. This dress was made by my mother.
Your mother?
Right. She got to a Pentecostal Jehovah's Witness Adventist church. Right. And so she said, I must model this dress with this lady. Now, miss, I just want you to go up on your toes, nickel like this. Mr. DJ can find a nice song from a little bounce tonight. A nice little song. Right. Nice little thing. The good thing them. We said, earlier on, I said, I come to look on the good thing them, you know. I'm going to find at least one now. I see some more, I one.
You have to pick up the designer for the dress.
The designer? No, Very ill?
Yeah, big up the
So this and I China this buy?
No.
Oh, okay, let's check out. You know buy and ship me something. No, Amazon.
No.
Okay, I know the one that don't have China when you Alibaba. And I don't guess so. No, I know where then. Right down Orange Street, there a big tree there. Oh, alright, I know that's so. But stand up, Miss Designer ladies, please stand up. I know she make it, that's fine. Sorry. Yeah, but have a song of him. No, friend, let me get instruction. Listen. Hold on. Me pay for your hairstyle, see? Me know my shoot. $7,800 and them charge me tax, the service charge. Yeah? And the ear, a third of 300 US, so me know more you to think for the good. Yeah? Right, me just want you to walk from down there, so. Come down there, so. Right down there, so like your money enough. If I like a little pop down money, then you can just walk now, man. Yeah?
Where are you, bro?
Yeah? Yeah, them say they want hot music party, they don't want to hold it, they want something up. Something a good thing them, you understand? Right, so try looking at the repertoire in the repertoire, right? And see if you find something that is up.
Shoulder can't fling, like our shoulder.
No, shoulder can't fling, can't muggle in her. Unless she can do it, but find something there and show me that. My goodness gracious. Look like she gonna need one and somebody for run here, so aside right there and I run here, sir.
Lord of mercies. But we're not going to see a light dress if you're holding it, huh? It have to be a grown man. Right, that is good. Right, all I money when I say, you know. Listen, all I want to wear dress. We right here so cut off and right here so cut off. You know it's a cheap dress, Jack. This lady, normally we see a lady and see a dress here, so, and right here so cut off. A discount again. Like if you have all that money, just cut off beside dress and give rest. But like she asks for extra. See, most of her material left on the ground. She have, so you can make a nice dress out of that the material. Or a next frock. You think I wear something out of it? You find something, General? Bounce it up, make we hear, no? The girl them not ready feet, yeah, go take it back, you know. Jump it up, make we hear. Anybody see the bride and the groom in the last? Are they fine?
Yeah, man, them go there.
They can't wait for me. Come see them come, let's come sit down and them something. Them alright? Ready? DJ, drop me now, man. Let me see you go on. Oh, they have a different entrance to them? Oh. Ready? Ready? What me tell you? Watch out! Watch out! Yeah? Take time now! That's this. One go sit down there. Tomorrow morning, let me see you at that church. Me I tell you I will pray for you. Shalaba. Now, sir, red and black. These are gentlemen. They know what we say now, right? The big church from though. Watch it! Goodness gracious me. I tell you, wonderful, sweet. And might I add the word SEXY? Ladies and gentlemen, but wait till we're not disappointed. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for them, please. She come in, she don't stop coming, she don't, you know? But I think, I tell you boy, I feel I see a lot of things I need to aspire to. Yeah? Let me first ask Mrs. Sharon Small Johnson and Mrs. Sonia Carr just to come with me a little, just to stand over there, so. Somewhere over there, so. Turn on at them, see you. Trisha is what, 11?
No.
12?
No.
About 16 then?
No.
Because she couldn't have such a young mother. Until that, stay right here, so here. But Miss Mother got jail. Whenever you are, she. And Miss, I see you just look like somebody who I would like to be my mother. Look like you bring up people like you know, straighten out people, you know. You are related to who?
Sheldon.
Good. And you are his mother?
Yes.
Good. Tell me one of the things that you usually remember when you had this son. The first thing came to your mind as to how you're going to grow him. One of the things that comes to your mind, what was that?
Honesty.
Jesus, peace. Right now, I just feel like I never left my wallet up or something. And walk left it. Right. Good. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, this is very, very significant. Usually they say the unveiling of the cake, right? In this case, I think it's already unveiled. But I like when they're there because I remember at 19 years old when I just leave Calabar and I find a nice little brownie and say me I got married to this girl. I'm my first girlfriend that, you know. Kara got country up a Golden Spring and show my mother, my little old lady will grow me and say, this is the lady me I got married to. So, you know, auntie said come here and we cook the chicken good part and with enough gravy and fruit punch, lime and water, make it. And them time they have to catch the bus about 4:30 if you leave come back at town. So about 4:30, about 4 o'clock she said, may I leave now auntie? She said, yes my child, God be with you. Then she said, come here my child, let me ask you something. That is the girl you're going to marry to? I said, yes auntie. Say my spirit not take her though. So I couldn't get her to do anything like this to me, you know. And I am happy that that's done. So ladies and gentlemen, put your hand together for the mothers. Yeah. I take a picture please. And the next thing I want you to do is please go around here and touch each other, mommy. Whichever one choose to go around, take a picture of them together. Because listen, no relationship works without the parents and the family going together. I tell you, it don't work unless it happens like this. You pop down next to a couple days down the line. Thank you so much. Now, Mr. Carr, without any further ado, I want you to take that next beautiful lady right over there. After the picture. Let's ask her. Right over there, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, ladies. You may be seated. Thank you so much. You're so sweet, ladies. Very, very sweet. Now, that man a dapper, man. Jesus, peace. I tell you. Listen, there's a scripture in the Bible. It says, I want you to say it for me every time you see me look in a particular direction. It says, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are just. If there's any virtue, think on these things. Keep my mind sane. But I think that lady is very, very, very nice, sir. Sir, you have a very beautiful wife. I tell you. Now, all I want you to do, sir, is look on the table and say if you see an instrument called a knife. If you see it, if it's there, we can use it. If we don't, then we find something else. Right? All right. So you take up that. That is now your instrument, sir. Could you hand it to your bride for me, please? Right. Make sure she have the good part. Right. Now, Mrs. Bride, I want you to hold your husband's instrument in your hand like this. As he gave to you. Now, I want you to shake it with your hand. Just shake it. Right. Is it flimsy or it's firm? Very firm. Very good. Use your other hand and measure it a little with your finger. Right. All right. Is it closer to about 2 inches or 9 inches? Closer to 9. Okay, put your hands together for her. She's measuring well. So it's firm and it's about 9 inches. Very good. The instrument. Now look at it again for me, please, sir. Mrs. Brad. Look at the instrument again and tell me if it's sharp or it's dull. You think it's sharp? Very sharp. And it's shiny or it's dull? Because usually when things dull, you know. Shiny. Very good. Firm, shiny, sharp, and 9 inches. Put your hands together for the lady. She have a good instrument, I think. Very good. Right. Now, sir, I want you to look at this thing in front of you. It's called a cake. But I remember doing a wedding in Montego Bay, and we could not cut the cake because it's too hard and parchy. Now, since you spend your money, sir, and you have invested in this thing, would you want it to be soft and moist and juicy, or you'd want it to be hard and parchy? Soft, moist, and juicy. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. No, sir, usually when you decide to have something, you think of something like that, sir, it's either two things. Either it's sweet or it's sour. Would you want it to be sweet or sour? Sweet, I tell you. Put your hands together for the man. The man wants a nice sweet cake, soft and moist. Cake me a talk about those spotty mind people not here, I think. Miss, are you understanding me? I am hoping that this lady right here is understanding me clearly. You are? Are you understanding me? Okay, great. Just making sure. I don't want to leave anyone behind. No, Mrs. Carr, I want you to select an area in that soft, moist and juicy thing that your husband so well described, and select which area you want to penetrate. Well, he's doing the penetration, but you just direct as to where you want it to go. Left, right, or middle. Choose and tell me where. Right, so all you got to do is point it to where you want it to go and tell us, where is that? Middle. Left, right, or middle? Left the lady alone, the lady know her thing, you know. Pan the edge sometime. Right, leave the lady alone. So where is that, my dear? Right at the edge right above me. Move yourself. Find yourself. Now, miss, I want you to hold that steel instrument. Keep your hand on the instrument. You have to practice this thing. Don't let go off of your instrument, you know. Now, sir, I want you to take a whole lot of pride in this. Put your hand over hers, because the upper hand in a relationship is a rare thing for a man. So enjoy that moment. Keep it as long as this is probably the only time you be an upper hand of things. After today, you have to say, yes, dear. Yes, dear. How much money you want? Yes, dear. Can I spend? Yes, dear. But today, you have the upper hand for even this little moment. Now, as she give direction on the edge, now, I want you to apply a period. I say the period is pressure. So as you're going to give direction, and you apply pressure. After 3, 1, 2, what's the next number? 3. Apply the pressure. Put your hands together for them. Right. Let me ask you something, Mrs. Carr. It was it in?
Yes.
Okay. Cake we are talk about, you know. Cake we are talk about. Alright, now, Mrs. Carr, I heard that you have been doing this for 11 years, so I don't need to tell you. In order to keep a Jamaican woman, know that if you keep a man, is to feed them. And you have been doing that for well. So just show us what you've been doing for this time. Cut a piece, share to them, and he's always helping you in the kitchen here. So, sir, help her to lift a piece if you want to. But just make sure that you all do it together. And right. And you see it? Man leave him instrumental and wife and you know. While him you sit, big man take over a thing a yard now. You know, so when man can do things around yard, you know, so the woman steer them long, you see? Right, I like me now, me can't keep nothing wrong, man, because me no do things around the yard so much. Alright, sir. Now that you have done all the work to prepare it and dissect it, all you need to do now is to just share a piece. Whichever way you think choose best, sir. I know you're an experienced man, I don't need to tell you nothing. You know this thing long time. You may want to leave the people, you know. This is an experienced 11-year-old man, you know. Right. Like a man doing thing. You can do and doing thing. Alright, good. I saw him do it. You see? So, I saw you do now when you're gone 11 years. That time I think simmer down. So it's like I got to start over from today now. I want Mrs. Carr take a piece and put it in your mouth. Right. Take a 1 bite, 2 bite, 3 bite, 4 bite, and stop. Right. Now, sometimes you see them when you're married to you say, Mrs. Carr, you have to wonder if they're sure, you know. This is how you get for now. Give me it and say if you want it. One. Yeah. No, sir. It's always a chance where you can get to do the same thing. So it's your term, sir. To ensure that, you know, we some money buy a diamond big piece of rock there. For a New York store. For how much million US. Your time, my dear.
Don't
wait. Gun stick coming in. Camera stick. Right. So you have to go to a freeze. Freeze. See that? You see it now?
Don't open up.
Good.
Slow.
Right, stop now. Right, good. Alright. Okay, let me get up, let me a chair. Get up and let me a chair. Don't leave me a chair there. Alright. Come here, my dear. Sir, have a seat, sir. Now, all I want you to do is to sit on one of his legs, my dear. Yeah. Right. I don't see any wine in the glass as I'm here delirium, you know. Is there spirit in the glass or it's up here? Where is it? Any spirit in the glass? Or we don't have. Somebody bring the NSC there for me now. Bring the bottle of NSC there for me, please. Something. Somebody just carry something for me fast.
Right, look.
A big things are going. Hey, look for man a general there pan the turntable for me. Them over out of there. Right, anything. Just pour something in this. Put something in this.
Smile, darling.
Bridget, excuse me, man. Come right here so that the camera will come this way, no? You're not in any way. Let's come this way and serve it. Serve it, man. Make him do him, do.
Right. Smile, please. Love. Come on.
Alright, so, sir, this is not my job, but I'll just do you. Hold it. And, my dear, hold this one. Right. So we're gonna, listen, they say wine is made from grape juice. Now this is the first time, my dear, so you get a chance to show them that your wife actually know what your juice tastes. I mean, wine here, sir, wine we're talking about. So give her some. Right. Stop.
Wait.
Keep it there.
Don't choke her, please. Don't choke her.
Right. And now, you're going to get a chance to do the same. But you're going to have to take some in your mouth and give it to him. Alright, you're going to do it. Hold it. All of this is for the pictures. Put your hands together for them, ladies and gentlemen. They're having fun and we're having fun at their expense. Alright, so stand up. You're good. Make sure you have that in, because we are moving on. And you think we are stay till night. Stand up, stay, turn around. So stay behind her. Right? Alright. Hold the glass right in front of you here. Alright. Stay. Right, look over her shoulder somewhere there. Try and feed her with a glass from around there. Yeah, just hold to the lips. Here. Right, see gun stick here again. Right, do it for him again, do it again. Do it again for him. And keep it there until him tell you to move. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. and Mrs. Carr. We're just making sure that they have memories of their good moments. Alright. Alright. I understand from what was happening at the church that there's something that was missing. So I'm going to utilize this time to do that. I'm going to ask you to come over here. He's lighting one candle. And they're lighting the other one. Now this represents in my mind, based on my memory, that this is two lights being shined in two different areas of the world. Now when Mr. Carr met Mrs. Carr, there were two individuals going their own business and having their own agenda. But when they met, these two lights were just stars. When they came together, now I'm going to ask you to remove those candles, and when they came together, they decided that they wanted to make a moon. And by evidence of this wedding and this wedding reception, you'll realize that they were successful in doing that, because when people decide to go slow and then build and build and build until they reach a space where they can do something like this, it's evidence that their success has worked. Now they have created a moon. Now Mr. and Mrs. Carr, all you want to do is to put the light one candle and ensure that the flame is even bigger than when it was just one and one together. When the two comes together, it becomes an everlasting flame. An everlasting flame. See it? Then you can hold those lamps now. And now one light is burning. So there's no more Trisha and there's no more Sheldon. It's just Mr. and Mrs. Cars. Range Rover cars. Lamborghini cars. Anything. Porsche cars. $40 million cars. Anything. Let's just put your hands together with them again, please. And we're going to move right into what we call, and I want you to come right in the star right here. Come. Are we still good? All right, after 3. You see them? Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, they're gonna have their first dance together. A lot of dance have been happening before them, but we have never seen it like this before, with her wearing what she's been wearing, and he's wearing what he's wearing. And after a ceremony like today. Ladies and gentlemen, open your eyes and focus on the dance floor. Mr. and Mrs. Carr having their first dance.
Still we try our best to make it right. You see, the best we try is good enough. Here we go, baby, all for love. Enjoying all the fruits of our love. All the things to live above. Town after town when I'm away. You're always on the run down me. We never run down, thoughts of you bring me joy. You warm up my world. You're always on my mind. Can't sleep at night. Thoughts of you light up my world. You're the joy in my world. You're always on my mind. Can't sleep at night. Thoughts of you light up my world. You're the joy in my world. Sing for me, baby.
Since the day you said you'd be my man, you gave me hopes and dreams I never had, baby. All the things I've been through before.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's see Mrs. Carr. Woo! Yeah! Alright. So since they have a dead dance right here, you know, I'm gonna ask them to come and have just a little seat for a little short while. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna move to the table. And when I get to your table, one person volunteer and say something. Alright? Short. I wonder if it should be a mini skirt. I think it's like that lady in the burgundy over there, so short enough to cover the interesting ears, long enough and short enough to make it very, very intriguing. Otherwise, take care of yourself. Alright, I'm at the first table here. Anybody have anything to say? No. Alright? We'll move to this table over here. Everybody here is tired.
Yeah, man.
Yeah? No? Alright, this table, no? Alright, this table, nobody have anything to say? Yes. This man, I think I need to. Yeah. What the fuck, sir? This is the man, right? Come here, sir. Come here, sir. Come here, sir. Yeah? I'm just there a while ago. Come, sir. Please, sir. Please. This man is, I think his name is Adaman Donovan Thompson. Right, I read about this man, you know. Come here. This man is on Google, you know. Come. If you Google this man, you'll find this man, you know. This man is normal. Check. Right, so this man here, sir, I'm going to give you, everybody has got 30 seconds, you have 2 minutes, right, to say something that you think needs to be said. Here.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, brides and groom. My name is Donovan Williams. I don't know where this gentleman get my name from to come and give a speech. I'm not a speech.
I know you up on Google.
I don't know about it.
Google.
But all I have to say, I know Trisha for a long time. But she go in school. When I know Trisha, it's only man I used to Trisha with, this man. If you have any other man, I didn't know about it. I know this man before. I don't know if he did drive, but I see him walk come to Sandy Park several times. I'm wondering why. My friend Chocho, man, used to buy me hard and see him up. Wait, something special around a Chocho. Why this man is there all the while? When you realize, Chocho said, why have a niece, you know, niece, man. But for the little time I didn't spoke to him before or anything, we're not friends like that, we have nothing, but he's a good man. And from Trisha, I've been for more, I think it's more than 11 years. They're married for 11 years already and reviewed them vows again. But anything you're doing, do it well. Stay on your rules. If you don't stay on your rules, a cock will come on your rules and do something.
Shama. Pray for him, brother and sister. Pray for him. Reach out in the hand and pray for him, you know.
You have a beautiful lady and a lot of man will have by you, so do what you do. Thank you very much.
Alright, bless up.
Hey boy, I'm gonna tell you, prayer work. I think somebody here, sir, one of you wanna say something, sir? No? Yes? Okay, go ahead. Just go up here for the record so we can have you on camera. Say your name and go ahead while we're recording. Yeah.
You Google him too?
How much you gone? We had about 3, you know. And then there's a gentleman over there. Yeah, and then a lady right here. Alright. Go ahead, sir. No.
Ladies and gentlemen. Wow, sabotage. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to be here. I'm not fully acquainted with Eva. I'm acquainted with the relative right? I'm acquainted in a very special way in the 40th side of life with the group. But more than that, what I've experienced today is an example of what society is missing today. Every day we go through, we have that phobia, this phobia, or kind of phobia. No marriage phobia. This couple epitomizes what life should be about, and is an example for younger ones who are aspiring to be really good example to society. So what we have to say today and all times to come, shine your lights, peace, love, blessing, prosperity, and true, what?
Love.
Love.
Yes.
That's what life is about. The forest love never fades. Never fades. One love to you both, to your family, and to all who celebrate and share in this special occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Michael Forbes. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Anthony, would you want to say something? No. All right. Sir, the gentleman over there, the young man over here.
Good evening, everyone. Trisha knows I'm not a public speaker, but it's only quite fitting that I give a toast to her. So Trisha and I went to high school together, and I won't go into the history of how our friendship evolved, but it's a beautiful story.
For the mic.
And,
The mic. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
the mic?
use up mic.
Okay. So, Trisha, I've known Trisha for like, maybe like 18 years. And Trisha epitomizes everything that a friend should be. She's genuine, she's kind, she's compassionate, she's thoughtful. She's just such an amazing friend, and I love you, and you know that. And I wish you and Sheldon many, many more years to come.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening.
Sorry, distinguished bride and groom. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and family. I am the cousin of Trisha, and I have to say to you, you are so fabulous, girl. Fabulous, looking good, okay? And I'm asking God to bless you, to keep you and your husband together, and I know you can do it. You know, whatever you have to say, it's just you and your husband. No best friend, no nothing, just keep it locked, keep it close, okay? And I just want to tell you that you did a fabulous arrangement. Congratulations to both of you, and I wish you all the best success in life. God bless you both.
Well said. We have something for the best man. Please, sir. Go ahead. Have something to say.
You want me to come over here? Yeah, man, come in.
All right. A team of them. I tell you.
Gentle people, tonight we can't make Trisha crew outdo us. See? So, to the whole of your crew! Yeah! Right. Shannon and I are friends from. No, we don't want this to us age, but we are old man now. See, gray hair, shedding hair, and all kind of something. But we're not gonna make Trisha crew outdo it, so we have to stay proper. I don't know if you know Sheldon when he was bass. Now it means little, medium. Sheldon, see? But we're rolled from maybe over 40 years, you know what I mean? And yeah, we are old man, but we're not cool. So when the dance floor open, you will see, okay? Yeah, we definitely. This is like a reunion because some man who we grew up with, we never see them 20, 30 years and we see them tonight, you know what I mean? So tonight, Sheldon, thanks. I mean, I can't say anything pertaining to marriage because you're doing this for 11 years. You have to have had it right to reach 11 years. So I won't mention anything pertaining to marriage because you've got it. Alright? Sheldon, Trisha, keep up the good work. See? Shanique, you have good parents. Now we're going to co-host, Deetan.
Good evening, everyone. I've known Sheldon from primary school, and
I just gonna be short. One of the things that really attracted me to the friendship that I have with Sheldon is his heart. And Sheldon has lived overseas for quite a while, and every time he comes here, he brings gifts for almost everyone. And I used to live in New York for a little while, and I tell him that, Sheldon, New York is not lined with gold. Unless I tell him to bring something for me, don't bring anything. But he always makes an effort to bring things and gifts for everyone. Very real person. Real. Big up.
Anyway, before we close, I will not say this because we get some nice goodie basket. You know what I mean?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have said much and we don't want to delay the party. Somebody over there wants to say something? Alright, come. Come along. You said I'm just a warm up now, and when me that go them never say nothing, you know. Alright, come along.
No, but I try outdo it, No, but I try outdo it.
Alright, let's go ahead.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my friend. Oh, you make me want to cry. I want the best man to know.
No, we'll come back,
listen, girl, I love you. Words can't explain how much this girl means to me. We've been friends since, oh God, Sheldon, Biggs, we know you when you're Biggs. We know you're from Wapikill, Philo, the one, the best man for no,
that's plagiarism. Yeah, keep lying. No matter what that.
My friend, we got your back like that. Love you. You're looking stunning, Sheldon. You have yourself a lovely queen and a beautiful lady next to you. Take care of her, cousin. Listen.
Alright, good night, ladies and gentlemen. I'm also a friend of Trisha from primary school, also the three of us, and we united like in New York back. And Trisha called me and said, "Fella, I'm doing this or whatever." She gave her a year, and I could not miss it for the world. I get 1 year to plan, and I could not miss it. Trisha, everything is off the chain. Whether your cup is full or empty, can you raise a glass for Trisha and Sheldon? Trisha, big up yourself. Everybody in the place. Everybody look good. Blessed love. Continue same way. Love straight.
Let me tell you about speaking spooky business. They right top there. That be like you a long time. I'm bridging. I said, "Mom, I'm bridging." Everyone is up and says something. I'm not joking about the thing. Ladies and gentlemen, we have heard from everybody.
No, brother.
Wait a man.
Brother.
Oh, yeah, man. Steve. Yeah. Wanna give me a wifi now?
Wifi, take the big mic.
Take the big mic.
Give the big mic. Yeah.
For weeks now, I've been threatening a mess with Trisha. She's scared of my mouth. I'm always telling her that she's a white girl on the inside, but the way she dances, she's not. However, Sheldon has totally evolved, and there's something that hit me a while ago, and I'm like, I don't know if Trisha has calmed Sheldon down like that, but Sheldon went to Kingston College, I went to Kingston College, and it's baffling me that he has a Calabar old boy.
Yeah!
This. It's totally baffling to me, but good job, Calabar old boy. You've been doing a good job all night, and it's hard for me to say that, but I gotta give you props. Even though you're a Calabar old boy.
You see, good thing. You see, me time I've read my KC Virgin him now. Poet is enough in life, but them are gone. You understand? JC man, them more aggressive, but never go and read the KC. You know, one thing we like with the KC man, them still. I tell you straight up. Yes. One time I go like with the KC man, them. I remember every time I go for an interview, and a Calabar man interview me, we never get the word. But that never happen with a KC man, them. I tell you, every time a KC man say, "Yo, that KC man I run a company and get a work there, and Calabar man, them has a good thing." So I'm rate enough for that still. Right. And we're not giving a little beating this year, but thanks you. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have heard from everybody else, but guess what? Nobody more special than the Broom's mother. She's coming to us to say something, and she have a list, a long paper, we have to give her time for reading.
Good night, everyone. Good night. I'm not really a public speaker, but this man said,
we have to wrap it up. But it's not wrap up till me wrap it up.
Let me tell you. There come the things there. That's what they have, man. So me tell you.
Well, Shannon and Trissa, it is with great joy that I'm congratulating you on your 11th year of marriage. Its significance not only speaks to the success of the last decade, but also your commitment to the years ahead. Since the 11th year is known to some as the year of steel, I would like to remind you of steel's most admirable qualities. It is known to be strong and durable. Another key attribute is its resistance to corrosion. No matter what obstacles may come your way, if you remain resolute in your devotion to each other, this journey will only make you stronger. I love you both dearly, and I'm so proud to be a witness of your love. Lift your glass.
Years.
Here's to 11 years and many, many more to come.
No, I'm going to take down this card.
All right. So, Trisha, come right down this, sir. Come down here, sir, Trisha. Come down here. Why, sir? Right. No, man, see what's up in face, man. Man have money, you know, man. And I buy all NSC and then something there. Right. Make sure you see enough. Right. Right. Now what rest there? You must see enough. You must see man. When you see my fidget, you must see enough. When you see my fidget, you must see you. You must see man. Now what rest there? Right. You should turn the other way. You should turn the other way when you drop it. Alright. One on. Make sure you walk nice when you have a way. Take a time, no walk fast. Take a time, go on. Take a time, go on, my friend. Thanks. No, Miss Wife lady, you just come from the bathroom, you know. I say, man, come on, have fidget. Stop that, my general, stop that. So you just come from the bathroom now, you know. I say, man, I'm gonna have fidget around a good 11 years of our marriage. Well, you remember one time I drink back juice downtown. And now you think up. And you have to make sure, say, a girl knows, say, a yai bosses. See? So now, Mrs. Wife lady, when you walk now like a you are the owner and show girls say she will catch you on the song. Are you a boss? Jump have a song now for me, general. What's your name? Pull it up, sir. No. Wait. What a song, man. No, sir, here, man. Put your hands together, a fair man. Ladies and gentlemen, we have said much. But we have to hear from the big man himself. The groom's reply is coming right about now.
Yeah, check. 1, 2. Audio check. 1, 2. Good night, everyone. From the bottom of my heart, and I know I can say the same for Trish, from the bottom of our hearts, we really appreciate and thank you all for showing up. Words can't express how happy and appreciative I am of this, everybody showing up. So, short and spicy, thank you very much. Selector, ready? No, hold on, Trish.
Oh, and of course, I want to thank everyone, especially my fabulous dressmaker, Beryl, right there, who I annoyed for making my dress. She made 4 dresses, she made all the bridesmaid dresses, and the flower girl. Almost every night I said, Beryl, you have to move me in, because I'm always there fitting and everything. And of course,
and I get cussed in when there's a girl. They're going to beat me when I come back Monday. They're going to beat me. Because I run, we have to fear left just to come here.
Yes, and I appreciate that very, very much. And of course, my cousin Colette, who has been there from the beginning with planning. All my friends, Johnny, of course, who has been there from the get-go. Auntie Debbie, there's so many people to thank. Omakana and I, my cry, breakdown, even like today, I want to apologize for coming so late, but I wanted things my way, so I was here decorating. I did almost everything, and I'm proud of myself. I ate my cake, and I did a lot. I thank you all again for everything and the love and the support. Thank you very much.
Where Calabar, brother? Come in, brother. Selector.
Sana Casey, you're not the MC.
Ready?
I'm not the MC.
See, let's jump off a song, General. Let them work on the administration. Let's jump off a song.
Better she sit down and cool. Well, when you see the girl, they go shout out this. I don't close, I don't man, bitch, grow bitch. But what man she want, oh Lord, how this? She see your property, you want to just pass on it. See your love life, how one round rocket. Slap a girl, black, just the car, she flip. But your body no good, just walk and spread it. The body can't never stir this. Don't run, cause you know what's ready. You know you're not straight, straight. You do good, you do first. Well, big things, I can't run out of the door. Your best like I do the cheese on the gun. And I don't roll.
Ladies, I don't read woman, you know, I'm cheap for your husband. Right there. My God. In the bedroom. We're the real man, you know. Two countries.
But I better she see ma. I shop and paper and everything is better. From you I just get well. Hey man up one girl. Then everything is shell. From one day, y'all move like a rabbit. All of a sudden pick up this dirty habit. All of flex like Eclipse and the chick. Every love will burn up in her parish. If a position, she a look tell her no. Who want to marry to get that bro? Say that she independent and a start with friends. No, that statement that you pull where you see it. I cannot say she higher, but I better she simmer. I do the man never and everything is better. From you one of your tell, him and a man tell. Then everything is shell. I cannot say she higher, but I better she simmer. I do the man never and everything is better. From you one of your tell, him and a man tell. Then everything is always looking at you in your latest desire. Alright. There's such a feeling running through my body, running through my mind, and moving things to me. Girl, still I'm not loving you.
This is the one, yeah? Some special ladies there. Sing it. Everybody, rage, rage, rage,
up nice them, out, are the creature this, bling dog, the party, Mr. Wacky tell me zip it up the whole world does it piss. Everybody know. If you don't feel it when you rock it and nip it, move your shoulders, swag everything. Everybody, rage, 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 rage. Everybody must dance now. Which walk on the floor, make your finger show. Move it on the haters, them can't them feel you all over you with like a song you watch show. Look you so clean, oh yeah, bro. From a little on the road, get we shall the bar, fill the cup to overflow. Over 50, 5 seconds to overgrow. Yeah, make them know. Preach this, I know they teach this. Tell them step aside and make them teach this. They think that them on the eyes and how we reach this. Them can't be this, these eyes can be this.
shampoo, 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 shampoo. What you order? What you order? Shampoo, shampoo. Walk with it. Walk with it. Stupid. Walk with it. Ice roller. Walk with it. Swing with it. Everybody. Everybody. Hey! Sheldon. Walk with it. Think with it. Think with it. Shampoo. Shampoo. Everybody. Shampoo. 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 Everybody just pull up. Sheldon just pull up. Sheldon just pull up. Take it to them, Sheldon. Take it to them. You say, alright. What do you mean? Sheldon. Sheldon. Walk with it. Sheldon. My God. Hold them, bossy. Hold them. Hold them. Hey, my God. Now, full job with them. Sheldon and Tisha over there.
What's up? What's up? Big man! A big man! I'm man! Get this one out,
You see that one I'm playing now? Now I'm big up Tisha. I'm going to big up Sheldon for the one. You see that one here? Tisha, Sheldon. Tisha, Sheldon.
Everybody now. I don't want to be Sheldon and Trisha. Give me a walk. Give me a walk when I'm going to be Trisha and Sheldon. Everybody knows. No, try it. No, try it. Look at Trisha. Everybody. Success no overnight. What you want so? Everybody. Everybody. My God. Don't stop. What the dance is here? Right there. Still behind me. You know the lights. In a dancehall style. And everybody look alike. Still behind me. Alright. Come in a love life. No, we do it for the love. We don't do it for the lights. Do it for the love. We don't do it for the lights. Everybody. Everybody. Success don't come overnight. When you know substance overnight. Do it for the love. We don't do it for the lights. Nobody love lights. That's not right. Sit down in the post and the street all night. My God. Social media type. What? Them like you to a vibe. Them up and no flyer. And when you pass them a live in a car life. You want something on your house so much likes to you. I'm only still a leave for I did. Still from here in already. I put the music first and start. While we take out the bar and I hear me the world. Massive please. Massive please. Full joy yourself. Full joy yourself. I want to give thanks and praise to Sheldon and Trisha. You see that one right now? Right now. Give me some signal with children and Sheldon. Trisha and Sheldon, give me some signal.
So we are coming with a force. Let's see how we go.
Everybody, we are going to toast to Trisha. Sheldon.
Yeah, we give thanks and we need it most. We give thanks and we fix the post to the dog food.
My God.
nice. Ya no hacemos pasar ni nice. Con el music.